Boys and girls, what's good with y'all? Like, subscribe, comment. Hit these lights down here. Like, subscribe, comment, bang. We're about to get into this shit. I'm gonna explain this one time and one time only. So if you're a Nipsey fan, Nipsey critic or whatever you call it, I'm about to give y'all the story, the real story, not the watered down shit y'all been hearing. The real story about what took place and how it all transpired. So I'm gonna give y'all time to get in here because I'm only gonna explain this one time only. I ain't about to make no crazy amount of videos on this shit. None of that. All I'm doing is gonna explain to y'all what took place. Now, everybody keep talking about the fight with Big U and Nipsey and all that. Okay, now let me explain something to you. First and foremost, if you open up a business, okay, in the gang territory, you understand me? Like this, like the 60s or any other where. You gonna have to pay somebody. You're not gonna be able to run this business and have it lucrative and all this crazy shit if you don't pay somebody. Okay? You're gonna have to pay somebody. Now it could be the gang itself, somebody. They all do this. From Latins to Koreans to Mexicans, to Latins, Koreans to Americans. God damn it. They all do this. To goddamn Europeans. They all do this. Alright? So, now, boom, Nipsey and his brother get to store. They fucking with him. Ain't no real harm going on. None of that. Mainly they beef is with other gangs. But you can believe that. Okay? At the time he signed to Big U. Boom. He signed to Big U. Him and Sandman. They run around. Boom, 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 boom. They got interviews where they in the parking lot. All the 6-0s up there. Everything swell. This is when he with you. Okay? Shit happens. They fall out. Okay? He want to go his separate ways. I'm about to show you how strong gang members, how strong a gang is. That it can make one of your own friends turn against you. I remember I just was saying Sandman and him got a video together in their parking lot. Boom. So, now they fall out. So now you done separated all money in from the 60s. Okay? That's basically the nutshell out of it all. All money in was versus the 60s. Even though some of the members from All Money in the 60s, I know, yes, they are. But they ain't choosing 60 first. Okay? Now you gotta remember, he split from Big U. He was one of the top shot callers from their neighborhood, from their tribe. So once he split from dude, okay, they fall out, they had whatever. They go up to the motherfucking marathons. They go up to the slots and tees or whatever. Boom, they get into it. They get to scrapping. Boom, 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 about the record. Okay? Once they get to scrapping, the daddy come out with the baseball bat. Sandman, who was this man, what'd he do? Fire on Nipsey's dad. Okay? So now, you done put yourself directly in line with the 61st. Because it didn't matter if Nipsey was your homeboy. You still went up there and jumped on his daddy. Okay, that's what Sam went in there, got the gun fired in there to break it up. Okay, cool. Now it's a problem though. Okay? Boom. Sandman gets isolated, he gets knocked down. Okay? Now, in the midst of him getting knocked down, Nipsey leaves. Big Q said, I ain't got nothing to do with his career no more. We do. Soon as he said that, he released the wolves, basically, without releasing them. Now, that means every day someone from 6-0 gonna go up to this store and harass these people. Even if it's an isolated incident or it's a crew of niggas, because now you got 6-0s versus all money in. Basically what it is. Okay? Boom. What happened after that? Basket hit. Boom. They knocked Fats down. Okay? Follow me? They knocked Fats down. Boom. Now you see Sandman got knocked down. Now Fats get knocked down. Boom. Okay. Backstory that's going on in the midst of all this. J.Stone Eastwood and Shitty Cuz pull a move. Don't go like his plan. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga get robbed. Nigga press charges. They catch a case together. Okay? Now, in the midst of them catching the case together, the pressure's still being put up on the shop. Now, they understand Nipsey's 60. Yes, he is. He is 60, but at the end of the day, my nigga, your whole family ain't 60s. Feel me? And to keep us off this motherfucking shop was you being signed to you. Now you ain't signed to Big U no more. So guess what? Protection's off. See what I'm saying? Now it's a free-for-all for anybody in that area that got a problem with what's going on. Now you got some 60 members that's looking at him in jealousy. They couldn't move before because he had draws behind him. Now draws ain't behind him. They can move. He is 60 just like the regular one. Just like every other one. He own a business in their hood. Yeah, you gonna cut us in. That's why I said, nah, y'all ain't gonna take the shop. Y'all gonna have to kill us first. That was on the flow. So now, flips, J.Stone Eastwood, Shitty catch a case. Boom. Another motherfucker roll up to the Marathon store, tripping, pulling out guns, trying to rob him. Sam beat the nigga with a pipe. Boom. Fuck him up. So now you jumping on 6-0s and you ain't in 6-0. Okay? Now it's on the flow. Okay? Midst of that, J.Stone gets locked up for the case. Eastwood get locked up for the case. Boom. Eastwood get away. Stone get locked up for the case. Shitty get locked up for the case. Now, Stone tells Nip, Shitty hot. That's where the snitch shit come into play. So when Shitty get out, he looking for Stone. Because Eastwood get knowledge from his lawyer. Supposedly, allegedly, Stone is making a statement. Feel me? Because supposedly, nobody knew what dude was. Well, Eastwood was, but he ended up getting away. But Stone, okay, they get him first. They try to arrest Eastwood, don't get in and get Shitty. Now, them two get out. Now, all three of them out at the same time. Eastwood takes the paper, Shitty in the hood, J.Stone running with Nip. So when Shitty goes up to the Marathon, see what I'm saying? He bumping the Nip. Nip was the one that bond J.Stone out of jail. No, he like, nigga, what happened? Oh, getting info. Something ain't right. So when he see dude, so when Nip see Shitty, that's the conversation they was having. That's what that conversation was about. That's where the snitch word came about. Because he on the case with Stone. Get it? Boom. Shit happened with Nip. Nip get knocked down. Now he got another case. That's why he go check himself in. Because the nigga had two. He got an aggravated robbery. And now you just catch a murder. He go check himself in to the mental hospital. Now everybody know he had different. That was a motive, and he had another one too. Cool. Now Eastwood still running around here. Somebody hit him. Yo, I got a meeting. I want to meet you. Woo, he pull up. Boom. They knock him down. Stone shoot to Atlanta. He moving around trying to do the music, even though he on the run. They end up grabbing him. Boom. At the airport. Telling him, yo, we coming to get you. Woo woo. This is what it is. And they lock him up. So all that bullshit they've been saying all these years been bullshit. Okay? It's all been bullshit. You see what I'm saying? It's all been bullshit. At the end of the day, it boiled down to once he parted ways from Big U, once Nipsey parted ways from Big U, the 60s start pressing his shop. That's all it is. And they separated the 6-0s from All Money In. Okay? That's why when Sam was up there at the shop, when they had Nipsey, they was giving Nipsey the sign, the block or whatever. They had to stay, they was about to, they got an altercation up there. That's where that come from. Because the 6-0s is pressing Sam because now, you gotta remember, like I said, he beat a cat with a lead pipe, he done shot at cats in the air. One cat get shot in the parking lot before. They was pressing him. But they wasn't gonna stop him from what they was doing. Cause like I said before this video, when this video started, if you got a business in a gang-infested neighborhood, you're gonna pay tax. I don't give a fuck if you employ some of the workers or whatever, you're gonna pay tax. That's just what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. You feel me? That's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. So, that's what everybody been hiding all these years. Now what's coming out? Yes, Eastwood, J.Stone, and Shitty Cuz all on the case together. Facts. Eastwood got murdered before he could stand trial. Shitty catch the case with Nip. They run a concurrent with his case, and J.Stone standing on the case right now as we speak. He's in jail. So that's where it started from. That's why it wasn't random. Nah, it wasn't random. He came up there looking for Stone about that case they caught. He bumped a Nip, and that's his nigga. And they had words behind that case, J.Stone, and it went. Not to mention, okay, somebody gave him an extra gun up there, because he only came with one, and all that. And by him walking away from Big U, it gave the 60s a green light to press him and his family about that business, because either you gonna pay us or you gonna leave. This bitch will not open. You gonna pay somebody, and it's fucked up because their brother lost their life behind. But that's the gang life. Just because he was a 60 don't mean I don't mean nothing. He ain't in the good graces of them. Yeah, he's 6-0 for sure. He got 6-0s, and that's all money in. But they ain't put 6-0 first. It's all money in first. And that was the problem. Think I'm lying? Stay tuned. More facts is coming out. Like, follow, subscribe. Free J.Stone though. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm just telling the facts.